What's up, fellas? Welcome to another Let's Chat Cloud Gaming. So, what we do here is we interact with the viewers, we answer questions, and we just keep you guys updated on what's going on in the cloud gaming space and also with CGX. There's a lot going on. So, I just want to, fill you guys in and again, take this opportunity to just answer some questions that you guys might have. Something big happened this week, as you can see in the title, and we'll talk about some of those things in regards to Google Stadia. So keep those questions coming in, and my goal again is to answer that to my best ability. So let's kick this off, man. Again, when you guys come in, I will take a second to say what's up to you guys, but I do want to talk about this game dev event that did happen with Google Stadia. So my experience is so Google Stadia, right, started here. All right, let's just set the marker. They started here, and then as Genie first, the first party studio when it comes to like creating games. Uh, Actually, hold on. Before I get there, let me just make sure I have my stuff set. Give me a second. I'll give you guys this cool. I don't know if you want to call it cool, but this analogy. Let me just do my tags real quick. I always forget to do this, so I'm gonna just tag some stuff up. But in the meantime, as I'm tagging, you guys feel free to just ask questions. And again, the goal is for me to answer them to my best ability. But give me a second. What is going on? Switch account. I'm good today, y'all. I have my laptop plugged in. There's no one supposedly knocking at the. This is gonna be a professional stream. I hope. Right. This is goal. Hopefully, you wouldn't see me like getting up in the middle of the stream trying to charge my charger like I do. Right. Or hopefully you wouldn't hear someone banging on the door, right? But yeah, give me a second, y'all. Just trying to tag some stuff here. Did it? Yo, I didn't even tag the last stream. Man, listen. Being a content creator, man, sometimes life just can be so busy that you forget things. I just noticed I didn't even tag the last Q&A. I thought I did, but anywho, I'm gonna tag this bad boy and then I'll get to my little stadium analogy.
Here you go.
In the world, Google is listening, guys. Google is listening to everything you say. Stadia. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Almost done here. Almost done here. 1 second. All right. Here we go. All right, we good. Okay. All right, here we go. We're done with the tags. We're done with the tags. Great. All right. So, Monkey, what are you doing, my dude? Okay, cool. I see you. All right. Monkey, feel free to hop in whenever you want, if you do want, but thank you for being in the background. All right, so let me give you guys this beautiful analogy, right? Isaiah, what's up, man? I see you, my dude. Amazing. Hold up, Ron. I got a question. Is it just me? It seemed that took over my over my enjoyment. You mean over my enjoyment for cloud gaming? That's great. Do you mean your enjoyment or my enjoyment? We can talk about that too. That's a great question, actually. Um, but yeah, so Stadia, when they announced at the GDC the goal of the service, again, 10 teraflops. I know people want us to forget that, but I'm just going by what they stated. 10 teraflops, right? More powerful than the Xbox. I'm just going to try and wrap up this GDC presentation. 10 teraflops, more powerful than the Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro combined. The goal is to make games exclusively in the cloud that has never been done before. These games, the purpose are for them to be able to take advantage of the cloud and again make games that again has never been done, right? They had support from most third party publishers, right? The famous white uh backboard with Phil Spencer, Harrison stand in the front. You had Square Enix support, you had EA support, you had 2K support. That's the hype that GDC brought when Google Stadia, and then Ubisoft was there, and they had the CEO of Ubisoft, right? Phil Harrison was saying they had a close partnership. Okay, that was the dream that Stadia sold to its consumers when they built the service at GDC. The service released. The features that they promised, I didn't even mention the features, but the features that they promised were missing, right? The 4K 60 that they promised was not there, right? The games that they hyped up, some of them weren't there. The publishers that were supposed to support the platform, they weren't there. Okay. So that's Stadia's launch. Again, terrible with trying to get your system from day one with the code situation. Let's just fast forward. Okay. Year one under Stadia's belt, the first party studio closes, right? So that's another promise. First of all, the features we didn't get. Second of all, right? We then the promise of making exclusive games that we have never seen before because of the cloud, right? Having that power in the cloud. We lost that promise as well. Okay. Now fast forward to this this game dev. Stadia is focusing more business to business side. Now we kind of call this, but I feel like that this presentation just happened was kind of evident of that. I feel like consumers get the backseat, and I want other Stadia content creators to try and spin this another way. I mean, you can say, okay, this is going to open the door to more people trying out Stadia because again, they're pushing free to play stuff, right? That's true. That's true. But if I was a consumer, I'll be honest with you, this approach should really scare you because it just goes to show that the consumers are not the priority for Google anymore. The priority are businesses, right? They will generate Google more money. Now, is Stadia going to go away? No. What Stadia is going to turn? Oh my goodness, my Google is what Stadia is going to end up becoming is a showcase. It's going to be a demo, right? So Google is going to continue. Sorry, it's going to ring again. Google is going to continue to bring games that they can show off to its consumers. To the businesses that are using this product and services, and we might get some decent double A, indie games at best. But the dream, the goal of being able to get same day release AAA games like they promised at that GDC event, I feel like that's gone out the window. I feel like that. So Stadia is nothing like they promised Stadia to be when they announced it at the GDC. And I have to be honest with you guys, as an enthusiast, cloud game enthusiast that cover everything, that have been following this for the longest time, I felt like that presentation yesterday was one of the biggest blows to a cloud gaming enthusiast, because this now, gives Stadia the okay to focus on the business side of things and, in a way, give the consumers the finger. That's technically what I got from this. It is evident. You can read the reports from The Verge. They also see this. They focus in more on the business side. Now, from a business perspective, it makes sense. It makes sense, right? This is going to generate Google more money. It makes sense. But from a consumer perspective, it's not good. It's not good. But this also reiterates that cloud gaming, it's so in its infant stage. Now, again, I only cloud gamed, and what got me really excited for Google Stadia was the fact that this actually can be my go-to platform to play any game I want. Same day release AAA games. That dream has been taken from me. We've had several big releases released last month and this month, and the fact that this platform did not get even one of those, Dying Light 2, Lost Ark, Elden Ring, we didn't get one of those games, right? That's very concerning. As someone who uses this platform primary just to game, don't have anything else, and I know most stadiums got back into gaming because of this platform. So in a way, that is stripped from you, right? I'm not cool with that. And I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about this event. But what this showed me is Google is focused on the consumer aspect. Google Stadia, it, and I wouldn't be surprised if the name changes eventually. But Google Stadia is more of a tech demo. And we kind of call this in podcasts, and some people call this crazy. But I see Google Stadia now as more of a tech demo. This is what our platform can do if you want to sign up for it. Anyway, I'm going to read some comments and see what you guys have to say about this. But shout outs to you guys for coming in. This is a discussion piece that I do want to have. Again, we'll get more in depth in it when we do cover it in the podcast. But let me take a sec to say what's up with you guys and to you guys and see what y'all have to say about this discussion piece. Has your enjoyment for cloud increased since you got the Steam Deck? That's a great question, Isaiah. No, you guys haven't been seeing me make a lot of videos, and that's because we created another channel covering Steam Deck. But no, it's just I will tell you, well, it's not because of the Steam Deck. It's because it hasn't decreased fully. I'll just be honest with you guys. But when it comes to cloud, I did a video, watch my GeForce Now video covering GeForce Now on Steam Deck. And I said something there. Cloud offers an ability and opportunities that Steam Deck that can benefit the Steam Deck or any other device that you cloud gaming on. And that is number one, you don't need to install games. I can't, like, I'm covering, videos, gameplay videos, and it's so annoying having to install, uninstall, install, uninstall. That, like, huge advantage of cloud is that you don't need to worry about installation, right? Second of all, space, right? The fact that I'm stuck with, I have a 512 memory stick, but I'm stuck with 256. Yeah, like get a yeah. I do. I have a 512 MB in there, but still it's space. I mean, this month alone, how many games are we getting? It's getting full, right? I just want to be able to have access to play all my games instantly. So cloud offers a huge benefit, but the downside of cloud right now is the fact that there's no games, dude. Like, there's no games. All these games coming, you cannot play in the cloud. So what? Like, it's not that I've lost interest. It's just the cloud right now is struggling to get games. I'm still playing cloud again. If a game comes, in cloud, I would play it. But the thing is, there are a lot of games right now that just are not available in the cloud. It seemed that the current runner for a nice blend of local, yeah, it's I would say so. The Steam Deck is the ideal, and I'm working on a cloud Steam Deck cloud gamer review, and that is like why I think is a great device for cloud. Again, you can store your game locally, use the cloud to take advantage. So again, benefit of the cloud is the fact that number one, talked about the download thing, but when you play games Steam Deck, it uses the CPU and GPU, meaning that the battery is going to be an issue, is going to drain the battery a lot faster. But second of all, it means that you can't max out graphical settings like you can with GFN, right? So there's a lot of benefit with um cloud gaming and Steam Deck, the fact that you can max out graphical settings, but not only that, you don't have to worry about your battery draining as fast as it normally would. But it's a good blend for both worlds for sure. Brooklyn Cutters, how you doing, my man? It's good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Okay. Just remember. Hello, Will. Yeah. So last Q&A was a little crazy. So we got Monkey here moderating. So thanks for that. And backstage. Okay, cool. Will Valorant be in GeForce now? I don't know. I don't think anytime soon. It's not right now, but even I know this game is still not available for virtual PCs like Shadow. So I don't know. It'll be a great game to get for GFN, but I know with anti-cheat stuff, they're really big on that. So as of right now, I don't see it coming anytime soon, but I hope I can be wrong there. I answer. Okay, cool. Thanks for that, Monkey. Okay, you answered Villain. All right, cool. Got that. Hey, Pluto boy, what is good, homie? It's good to see you. My guy, Sheriff, what do you, from a business standpoint, I give that a B, dude. But from a consumer standpoint, I give this probably, I won't be harsh and give it a D, but probably C for me. Stadia is caught up. Oh, that's funny. We support Stadia than ever. Yeah, dude. Again, I've been following. This is not new. If you follow Google's product, again, I've been a Google Nexus user for the longest time. I was a Google Plus user. I know how Google operates, and everything is aligning. With services that they move from. And like I said earlier, don't be surprised if Stadia is named something else. Like I'm just being real. The Stadia is not focused around the consumer anymore. Stadia, I personally believe, is a test demo. It's a test demo for the businesses, right? It's to show them, hey, you can do this with this platform, right? These are the games running. This is what you can possibly do without white labeling. Side it's still gonna be around, but as far as it geared towards the consumers, rivaling console experiences, that's down the issue. I'm trying to say there. But yeah, it sucks for the consumers. That's why it gets a C from me, man. It seems to me though that yes, it's in 5% of the time was given to. First of all, some 5% of the 5 minutes they got in that whole presentation. But yeah, so what they were talking about there, if you really paid attention, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say 75% was given. I think most of it was showcasing how the businesses can take advantage of Google Stadia. That's what it felt like to me. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Those titles didn't come to Luna either. I know. So someone's asking about cloud games. I'm not like specifically talking about Stadia here. I'm talking about like cloud games as a whole. Even GFN, like what the hell is Elden Rings and GFN, right? So someone's asking earlier, is Steam Deck like taking me away from cloud gaming? I'll say no. It's just that cloud doesn't have anything right now that I want to play. As soon as I rather play in cloud, I have devices that support like Steam Deck supports cloud, lovely, and so does the One X Play. But the thing is, like, there are no games to play in the cloud. Hey, it's no cloud. Yeah, why? Yo, I'm not like targeting Stadia with them not. I'm talking about cloud as a whole. Y'all Stadians like chillax, dude. I'm not like I he asked me specifically, is Steam Deck taking me away from cloud as a whole, not just Stadia? My guys. Yeah, I saw that 3 weeks. But at this point with Boosteroid, I'm done. I'm done. Like they've been announcing releasement since last year. I get it, Ukraine war is pushing things back, but I won't believe it until I see it. I'm seriously done with like believing and not saying that they're lying. I get it, life happens, but it just chill with the with the future projection and just launch your service. Don't say anything until it's ready to go and just launch it. We've seen so many delays with this release so far. It's insane. Shout outs to Booster Ride. I know the watch. Nothing against you guys, but you've just been. I mean, you watch our video last year when we're like, "Yo, it's so close to coming," and we in March and still not here. Why does it matter if others didn't get the games? I never understand that. It's almost like an excuse. What do you mean by this, Isaiah? xCloud needs to open up to third-party games already designed. xCloud needs to let you purchase games from the storefront and use the service to play in the cloud. Yeah, I would say yes to that. One day, all new games will come to Cloud Plus. Somewhere, just got to be patient. Yeah, I see that in the future, especially like what I was saying earlier. If Xbox allows you to purchase games right from the marketplace and play in the cloud, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Oh, he was okay. Cool. I got that, monkey. Thank you. 2080 is awesome. Do you mean 3080? What up, Feather? I think you mean 3080. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I guess it doesn't bother me because Stadia Pro has been free. Cool. Stadia is not doing as well for the consumers, but I feel like Stadia is about to start making Google some money. And I think the end game is that's what they really care about. From a business standpoint, it makes sense. A product needs to make the business some money. If it doesn't, then it's bad business. But I do feel like from a business standpoint, Stadia is about to start making Google some money. I give the C also was good, but I felt they could have give a little more info, would entice. Yeah, it's so funny because Stadia Twitter, they were hyping this up. I know the last day or two they told the consumers to temper expectations. But we told you guys go in with zero expectations, right? Because been following Stadia for the longest in the events, they overhype and underdeliver. So I honestly speaking, really wasn't expecting much. What GeForce Now tier is sick? And again, that is awesome, dude. I'm glad you're loving the GFN 3080. I need you guys' help. I have iPad. Okay, inch. I'm headed to Japan for school, and I'll have a decent. Okay, cloud game. What cloud gaming will open on an iPad in Tokyo? Ooh, that's a great question. I don't even know. Is G. So what I recommend you doing, maybe people in chat can help with this. I don't know if GFN is an AG. Okay, I see Monkey pointing. Okay, so Monkey says Japan Xbox Cloud Gaming is available there. All right, so it seems like the only thing you'll have access to is Xbox Cloud Gaming, my dude. Yeah, I was gonna say GFN. I don't think is there, and Google Stadia for sure it's not. So if you like Xbox games, then Xbox Cloud Gaming should do you okay. Shadow, it can, and we did a video covering that. It can. So Shadow again, Shadow's my go-to. It's so funny. Like I use Shadow more these days than any other cloud game platforms because again, it has the games that I want to play. Right? GFN is missing Lost Ark. They're missing Elden Rings, and you can play those games in Shadow. So again, no shot towards Stadia here. This is just me being real. Like I don't play GFN. I don't play. I definitely don't play Luna. Luna has nothing. You, you think like Stadia is bad for me when Stadia is not bad. I actually use Stadia quite often. Luna to me has nothing I want to play. Like that's the joke I make on the podcast. Like who plays that? Like what are you playing on there? Right? Devil May Cry 5 will probably be the only game I play on Luna. But New World Lost Ark should have come to Luna. Should have. Amazon Studio Games. I think eventually, I think what we'll end up seeing is actually an um, Amazon channel, uh, to where again they'll have the games available. I think that's going to come, you know, down the road for sure. Yeah. So people using Shadow for Elden Ring, right? I believe I believe Elden Ring is on Boosteroid. Is it Monkey? And I know Lost Arks and Boosteroid. So Boosteroid's actually another service to check out if you do want to play these games. What do you play? What do I play? In the cloud right now? You know, that's a great question. So I play NBA 2K. That's my go-to game. Most people know me here, and I'm playing that on Shadow PC. But since I got the Steam Deck, realistically, honestly speaking, I've been playing NBA 2K on there as well. Because again, if you watch the podcast, something I've stated is I do like my virtual PCs, but sometimes it can be a pain to have to, turn it on, go to game patch and all that stuff to where it's right there for you to play. Again, we talked about like Steam Deck being a good middle device for local and cloud gaming, and that's a benefit of it. Now, when Shadow boosts their tier in the cloud, I will probably use it more because again, I'll be able to get better frame rates and graphical settings. But the fact is, they still have their, 1080 rig. I would say at this point, Steam Deck graphically is more impressive than Shadow PC to me, at least. First, Microsoft needs to. Yeah, Microsoft has a lot of stuff to do, and it's so interesting that okay, they are still the only ones that Luna got out of beta, but Microsoft xCloud is still riding this beta tag. They have so much to do, but again, the stick to be I personally I don't think they even need a stick. Just support existing Android TV boxes. Again, you have your Nvidia Shield. Make your app available for that. Put 4K in that bad boy. You're good to go, right? Marketplace situation, being able to buy a game marketplace and use Xbox Cloud Gaming to play it, that'll be a huge plus, right? So they got some stuff 4K support. They got some stuff to do before they get out of beta. New World is on GFN. It is on GFN. Lost Ark is on Steam. What do you mean by that? It's not playable for Shadow. Oh, is it okay? Good to know. Good to know. If you have GeForce Now 3080 tier and you're playing it in a Chrome browser, what is the 1080 PC max res? Which sucks. Oh, thank you, Monkey. I play. I like Hunt Scum, Instant Battlefield 4. Or you're loving your GFN, man. It's cool to hear. Too bad they air in the US, but yeah. Stop. You're trying to talk to my Google. 120 list friends. But huh. Thanks a lot. How good is okay, so thanks to how good is the new Xbox Cloud for the iPad? Cloud gaming, I don't see Xbox itself, right? Just so Jerry from CGX just did a video showcasing the new update for the iPad. So check that video out. You can see it's from what I'm hearing, haven't tested it out on my iPhone, but I'm hearing great things from people who've tested out. Looks and runs so well. Yeah, it does. You are really enjoying your GFN, bro. It's crazy. I'm good you found something that you're enjoying. It's awesome. All right, can Stadia survive of indies? I don't think at this point I don't think Stadia needs to survive. I think Stadia is going to be what Stadia is. It's going to be a demo for the business side of things. That's what Stadia is, man. Which is such a anyway. I have Steam versus. So I just did a video. If you check out our channel, again, we have a dedicated Steam Deck channel. I just did a video comparing the Steam Deck to the One X player. Locally, Steam Deck is a beast, and performance-wise, I think it runs way better than the One X player. But cloud-wise, the One X player actually offers a lot of benefits, right? Because again, the it has the One X Play has an 8.4 1440p display, but the chipset in it doesn't let you get that experience when you're playing local games. But then using it to play cloud games, you not depend on the GPU or CPU, just a good internet. So you're able to get like GFN max out settings running Cyberpunk at 1440p. It's killer, right? That would look better in the 8.4 1440p display than the Steam Deck 7-inch 800p display, right? But I am working on a cloud dedicated Steam Deck versus one. So I want to do a Steam Deck versus the Odin, and I also want to do a Steam Deck versus the One X Play for cloud. So those videos should be coming. Both Stadia and Luna get have great potential. xCloud doesn't. Okay, hopefully they fix that performance wise for you. Why is Luna not in UK yet? November. I don't know. It's a great question. It's a great. We asked the same question here. Jiffin. Lost Sockets and Booster. What up, Chief? Good to hear. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Monkey's killing it with the response. So thank you for that. You're in London. Okay. Cool. I am just going to scroll down again. Keep those questions coming. All the studio and publishers getting bought. Content's king. Yeah, but content's king. I mean, we talk about that a lot on the podcast. It's a race to who can, gobble up the most content, and you see Microsoft killing it right now. I don't think Stadia has an issue because it's early for cloud, and Stadia will bring in the casual gamers without when it comes to game life, Stadia will grow. Yeah, and I kind of said this. There's no so Stadia came out of the gate hot, right? With a lot of promise and expectations, but I think they realized that they came out hot and they're trying to scale down. And I keep saying this, the fact that Amazon Luna launched in its current form and state shows that even Amazon don't see the rush to get everything right. Again, just exclusive to the US, no AAA, channels except from Ubisoft, no online, no 4K. They're like, yo, we good, right? So it just goes to show like the state of cloud gaming is going to be a slow burn, and it's going to take time. Yeah, which this might sound bad. Which is where the Steam Deck comes in for me, man. Until those games come in the cloud, I'm gonna be using that device to game a little bit. You know, Feather Cone. Okay, cool, cool. Always lurking. I see you, Chief. I see you, Chief. I just subbed to this amazing channel. Live in Japan. Escape from. Oh, thank you, Unknown Light. Thanks for subbing. Sad. Yeah, I know. I wish you had access to more, but hopefully, as cloud gets bigger, more countries will get to experience this awesome, awesome platforms. What up, Happy? Good to see you, my dude. What is the second channel for Steam Deck and One X Play? It's called Steam Deck Gaming. We just started it like what 5 days ago, and it's about to hit like 130 subs, and we have some videos doing quite well on there as well, including this One X Play versus Steam Deck video that just launched this morning. But yeah, again, I think Steam Deck is going to be a great complementary device to cloud gaming, and it's something you're going to see, us cover a lot here um, on CGX, because again, we do hardware reviews and we do hardware gameplay. I'm working currently on Steam Deck cloud gaming review. So yeah, you'll so stay here, but check out what we're doing over there too if you're interested in getting a Steam Deck for sure. For real, what? Wait, for real? What are we waiting for real for? Whatever happened to Orion streaming technology? Haven't heard. Yeah, so I think with the acquisition, from what we heard, I think Microsoft was already using it. Um, I can't remember. I think they used that for the expansion of the what am I talking about here? To get the custom Series X Blade going type situation. I thought I read about, I don't know, don't quote me in it. I'm not too sure, but I think they're already taking advantage of that acquisition. Wait, hold up. I thought, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but last I read, they were already like taking advantage of that acquisition using that. What is GFN? Can I use in my app? So GFN is NVIDIA's cloud gaming service. They have different tiers. They have a 3080 tier, which will give you a 3080 rig in the cloud. They have a premier tier, which gives you around 2000 series rig, and then they have a free tier, which I don't recommend because you have an hour limitation and then you get kicked off and then you got to sign back on. And we just noticed you get they treat you like you're free. Like if this is a free tier, you know that you're not getting the best of whatever the free tier might be, and that's how Nvidia free tier treats you. It's not the best, so would not recommend it, but pretty much it's Nvidia's cloud gaming platform. And yeah, take a look at it. Again, pretty cool to get 3080, rig in the cloud for sure. My boy is how are you? KB, what's good, man? Can you explain to me what the fuck dude, KB, I wish I can tell you, bro. I don't know, my dude. I don't know, man. After that event, I was doing the same thing, my dude. I was scratching my head like, yo, what the hell? But it makes sense. It makes sense. I think for me personally, Google is trying to make money from gaming in the cloud and selling to the consumers. I think they thought that they could do that, going that route, but they realized quickly that that's not going to work. Again, if those rumors leaked in the articles are true, I think when they saw how much Microsoft was willing to shell out for Bethesda, there's kind of like a reality check that they're not game enough for this market. And then let's not even talk about seeing what they paid for Activision, right? But yeah, you know, it's sad because it's a missed opportunity. So also, so that hey, 1 second, yeah, uh, yeah, that was my boss. 1 second, guys. Ooh, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Steam Deck makes perfect sense. You break it down. Makes me, yeah, exactly. For sure. Has anyone ever tried to do a GeForce Now LAN party? Just other day? Yeah. Hey, that's a good idea. I haven't tried that yet for sure. But um, yeah, I'm reselling my Steam Decks. Why? Oh, it's selling pretty well right now, actually. How Monkey told me about GFN option could. Oh, okay, okay. What? Okay. Do you need a Steam Deck if you're only do cloud games, sir? I don't think it's needed, but I mean, it's not needed, but like I was saying earlier, there is a benefit to it, right? The fact that you have your game stored locally, if you don't have an internet connection, you can play it that way. I mean, Google just need to use Steam. That'll be awesome, right? That'll be awesome. But yeah, keep those questions coming, and yeah, I should be able to answer them. But anyway, I think I might go a little bit early if there are no questions coming because someone wants to talk to me for a little bit. But yeah, if you guys have more questions, let me know. If not, I might have to scoot out of here a little earlier. But yeah, basically, what I can get from my Steam Deck will allow for me to exchange. Yeah, so if you go on eBay right now, Steam Decks are going insane bananas. Like people are selling these for like 18 to 2000, 1800 to $2,000. So I mean, if you do get one and you put it up, you probably will pay for Steam. And the thing is, eventually they will become available, but you might get it a little later than normal. But geez, you'll be making a killing right now if you were to sell your Steam. Are you in trouble? Nah, not in trouble. Uh, I think she wants to check in with me on a client that I just had, but no, she's not technically my boss, but she's my supervisor. So I talk to her about my cases and stuff. What does this mean for Stadia users that have spent money on games? Well, Stadia, Felipe, Stadia still exists. They're not. I think if they would have shut it down, then it would have been like refund time, right? But the fact that they still exist, I think they're good. Question is, I'm wondering why you wouldn't try using Steam Deck with mobile hotspot. Yeah, that's dude. If you go to the Steam Deck channel, you see like I've just been grinding content out. There's so many videos I have planned with the Steam Deck, like I told you guys for this channel, even. They coming. Just gotta grind through these through these videos, man, and eventually I'll land to where I want to be. But there's just so much to cover with that platform for sure. But yeah, so many things to cover, so many features, so many games, so many showcases. We'll get there though, eventually. Yeah. Basically, well, okay. So I'm kind of caught up. Buy one. Stop. What do you think the most important cloud games going forward? Is the most important cloud gaming services going for? What do you think is huh? That's an interesting question. I would say they're all important. They all offer different things. How crazy would that be to say Google Stadia might be the like B2B cloud gaming service while it originally started as a consumer service. Right, where Microsoft, I feel like, is going to be geared towards like the consumers, where Xbox Cloud Gaming Luna is just going to be its own thing, focusing on channels. GFN is going to be geared towards the PC gamers. But again, I think, Xbox Cloud Gaming might end up being the service that Google originally intended Stadia to be, the consumer focused cloud gaming platform. But yeah, I think they all offer different things, and it's to say one is important right now. I don't know if we can do that. Can you make a video about AA games on Stadia? What about okay? Oh, you cracking jokes? Stadia at one point did have like AA game infrastructure games, and most important and games is yeah. Oh, is that okay? Most important to cloud gaming service. Is that what? Okay, I think I confused your question. Happy. What's important to cloud gaming? So in the background, Hell Monkey answered infrastructure and games are the most important. So if that's what you were asking, I think I misread your question. But yeah, that's the answer to that for sure. Um, where am I at in the chat? Can you? Okay, we did that. xCloud is. KB, what about okay? Steam Deck is a computer, so it's automatic works with a hotspot. Yeah, exactly. If you are able to pick up Wi-Fi connection, then you are pretty much good. Steam Deck doesn't need the internet, though it's a game. Yeah, but again, the advantage of using cloud is you don't have to worry about it using the CPU, GPU, save some battery, able to crank out max graphical settings using something like GFN and the uh, RTX 3080 tier. Seems like doesn't, yeah, okay. What happens to our Stadia games now? We'll get, I read that. What the heck? Are you asking that question again? From home? By the way, there's a video, there's a device that I got to where you can cloud game in your car. I know, crazy. But one of these days I'll get to that video. So the only way, yeah, Stadia isn't going anywhere for at least another year. They're gonna stick around for sure. I think yes, the Google Summit showed Stadia isn't going. It's not going anywhere yet for business, but I feel like the dream that it originally once had for consumers is not a reality for this platform anymore, which to me is bad, right? For those people who got invested in this platform so they can pretty much play AAA games anywhere, anytime, same day release as console and PC. I think that dream is gone, bro. You know, no, you good, you good. I also wouldn't expect any, but yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going to be around, but it's not going to be what we were used to with Google Stadia. Um, so we have a gameplay channel and just thinking like, what is the next? So the way we do our gameplay channel and the way we do our extreme channels, we try to put like AAA games here on the extreme channel and then, AA to indie games on the gameplay channel. And I was just thinking like, what is the next AAA Stadia game we're gonna cover on Extreme? Because lately they've just been releasing, double to indie games. And I was like, oh man, it might be a while before we actually cover another AAA game on the Extreme for Stadia. That's the sad reality of the platform right now. Unless like it's an Ubisoft game, because we know they support Google Stadia. But yeah, man. X Define is I just said that, yeah. I wouldn't believe the Steam that can work with a hotspot. What do you mean? It's evident that it can work with a hotspot, my dude. Is that a joke? Anything that can get Wi-Fi will work with a hotspot. Why wouldn't it work with a hotspot? What? Kill it, X Define. Stadia to me have really cleared up where they're going and what the intentions are. Yeah, they have. But are you okay with that? I'm not personally. That's not why I signed up for this service. Honestly speaking, I see myself using it less. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. To me, I use whatever cloud game service has the games that I want to play. And going forward, it sounds like that's not gonna be Google Stadia, right? It also sounds like that's not gonna be Amazon Luna. And it also sounds from the way GFN has been going lately that that might not be them as well. So again, which leaves me in a frustrated place as a cloud game enthusiast as to what the hell am I going to play these games in the cloud? That's why Microsoft, you got to do your marketplace purchase, being able to play in the cloud. That I think that would save cloud, man, and like not save cloud, but make it better experience for everyone. And I also think, making your infrastructure stronger and offering 4K support. Microsoft right now, I feel like it's in the best place to take cloud to the next level. Seriously. Then don't get used to is that's hilarious. It seems like Google focused on Android. Yeah, they did. They did. No, cloud gaming is awesome no matter where. Yeah, dude. Geek the Sneak. Thank you for that $2 super chat, man. Appreciate it. All right, happy. Good to see you, man. We'll talk to you later. When they said, "What do you mean to the cowboy?" I was, yeah, that's an interesting question. I must say. I must say. Stadia are looking for mass saturation time, like cloud. Also, white label is big. Stadia don't care about delivering what do. Yeah, yeah. I guess you can say that. Did I miss GeForce Now news? No, it comes every Thursday. Tomorrow. Like I always say, Stadia's biggest is free. Lose and then yeah, yeah. But guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna check on my supervisor and see what she wants to talk about when it comes to our client. But this was fun. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time. Podcast is back up, so check us out Saturday at 2 p.m. But yeah, guys, whatever questions you feel like I didn't ask, leave in the comments below here, and I'll try to answer them. But appreciate you guys again. This was a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till next time, fellas. Peace out.